Were the words socialist and secular always part of our constitution? Most students say yes, but the correct answer is no. And this single fact can fetch you 2 marks in UPSC prelims. Today, we decode the preamble, the 42nd constitutional amendment, and what the Supreme Court actually says in the simplest and strongest way. First of all, I want to bring your attention what is preamble, core concept. The preamble is the philosophical introduction of the constitution. What is preamble? Is the philosophical introduction of the constitution. It reflects the ideals, objectives, and values on which the constitution is built. What is ideals? It reflects ideals, objectives, values on which the constitution is built. The preamble begins with "We the people of India." You can see preamble at everywhere on internet. You can search image or learn from ChatGPT. But important is how to understand preamble of the Indian Constitution for prelims exam point of view. This clearly stabilizes that ultimate sovereignty lies with the people, not parliament, not government. Ultimately, sovereignty. Ultimately, sovereignty lies with the people. So now we will understand origin of the preamble. Very important for the prelims. The preamble is based on the objective resolution. You know very well about objective resolution. If you don't know, then you should know today, because objective resolution is the root cause to introduce preamble in our constitution. That objective resolution introduced on 13th December 1946 by Indira Gandhi. It's wrong. It's not introduced by Indira Gandhi, but introduced by Jawaharlal Nehru. It's very important fact for your prelims exam. So I am saying that preamble is based on the objective resolution, and objective resolution is introduced by Jawaharlal Nehru on 13th December 1946. Adopted on 22nd January 1947. 22nd January 1947. It's very important when introduced and when our Constituent Assembly adopted this objective resolution. Enacted after the entire Constitution was drafted. It's very important fact. Sometimes prelims gives as a statement like enacted the entire Constitution was not drafted. It's wrong. It's enacted after the entire constitution was drafted. That is a prelim trap. Preamble was not enacted first. It's very important. You should know. Please focus on that topic. Now, we will discuss original preamble versus present preamble. Original preamble versus present preamble. Originally not present. What is not present? Socialist and secular word. Socialist and secular word. Both word added later by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. This amendment was passed during the emergency period. You should know why this statement I am giving to you. This amendment was passed during the emergency period because during the time of emergency, lots of amendment came in our Indian constitution, and that 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act called mini constitution. Understand? Now, original document means to say when Constituent Assembly adopted our constitution, then socialist and secular word is not there. But now we can see both words after 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. Now we will discuss Supreme Court observation. Very important. Notes is not important. Understanding is very important. You can get notes from Chat GPT, any AI sources. First of all, you should understand what is preamble, why socialist and secular word introduced after 42nd Constitutional Amendment. So Supreme Court observed that the Constituent Assembly deliberately excluded the word socialist and secular. However, the Constitution is a living document. Understand? Parliament has the power to amend it under Article 368. It's very important. Understand? So this word socialist and secular is constitutionally valid. Now we can discuss meaning of secular in Indian constitution. What is secularism is not. Understand, not anti-religion, not strict separation like USA. Indian secularism is totally different from USA because Indian government can give funds or give direction for the promotion of any religion. What secularism is in India? The states, the state does not identify with any religion. The state does not privilege any religion. This is called positive secularism. According to Mahatma Gandhi said to us, you should acquire some important ingredient of religions. This is called positive secularism, while negative secularism is completely separation from the religion. No religion can interfere in parliament or Supreme Court verdict. So now we can move on nature of Indian secularism. That is exam gold. What is nature of Indian secularism? India follows positive secularism, meaning the state respect all religions equally. State may intervene to ensure equality and reform. No religion is declared as a state religion. Very important points. Positive secularism. What is positive secularism? I am saying again, you should focus on my language, my words, means to say understanding. You can get notes from everywhere. If you need, then please contact me on my YouTube channel and my Telegram channel. I will give you everything. So India follows positive secularism, meaning state respect all religion equally. Respect all religion equally. State may intervene. You know, Sati Pratha was removed by state. So, state may intervene to ensure equality and reform. No religion is declared as a state religion, such as Pakistan. Pakistan declare Islam is a state religion, but Indian secularism is a positive secularism that promote religions, may intervene in the religion, but don't declare as a state religion. So constitutional basis of secularism. Secularism is not only in prelims, it's deeply embedded in fundamental right. Article 14, equality before law. It also promote secularism. Article 15, no discrimination on religious grounds. Article 16, equal opportunity in public employment. Article 25, freedom of conscience and religion. Article 26, right of religious denomination. Understand, secularism is a constitutional principle, not just a word. Sometimes you can see on TV debate, secularism is not a constitutional part and it included after 42nd constitutional amendment, but it's wrong. Indian constitution naturally have secularism in article 14, 15, 16, 25, 26. Understand? So secularism profess religion, practice religion, propagate religion, equal protection, equal treatment, no religious discrimination. Understand? So now we will discuss about socialist in Indian constitution. I have already told you 42nd constitutional amendment included the word socialist, but our constitution have lots of feature related to socialism, such as commitment to social justice, reduction of economic inequality, welfare of weaker section. While it does not mean complete state ownership, abolition of private property, socialist, Indian socialist and communist socialist is totally different. Indian socialist means social justice, equal economic equality, welfare of weaker section, but it is not mean abolition of private property, complete state ownership. So we can see that how 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976 introduced word socialist and secular. Now your homework is you should tell me on comment another word introduced by 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act and also give some suggestion regarding that word. I will give you some exposure or some explanation regarding that word. So please keep watching and share with your friend. Overall, you can rapidly revise this preamble is based on objective resolution. Objective resolution introduced by Jawaharlal Nehru, socialist and secular word added after 42nd constitutional amendment. India follow positive secularism. India follows democratic secularism. 42nd amendment is mini constitution. Final, India is a secular without being anti-religion and socialist without being communist. Understand? So I will discuss another point in next lecture. Keep watching, keep sharing. Please subscribe our channel. Revision is the key of success. जितनी ज्यादा रिवीजन उतनी करीब सक्सेस रिस्क कम होता चला जाएगा. थैंक यू.